All right, welcome back to another live stream on the official MLB Rivals YouTube channel. I'm your host JayFish, and today we are back obviously playing some more Rivals. And so the last stream we did 2 weeks ago, we played some live matches and we ended up winning both of those games. And we're gonna be doing more of that here tonight. And so I think in the next stream 2 weeks from now is going to be a combined massive pack opening. Not only are we gonna be opening up the new Hall of Fame packs and trying to get more Hall of Fame players that came out in the last big update last month, but we're also going to be opening up team SIGs and all that stuff as well. And hopefully we can get a pretty big boost to our team. And so pretty much with where our team is at right now, we don't really need a ton of like new SIGs. If we can get some higher overall SIGs at certain positions, now that we have the same position development transfer, that's super awesome. It's going to be easy and stuff to transition and stuff as well. But we're going to be looking for some dupes in that next pack opening as well to start getting Transcendence up, because Harper's already level 9, but we have a lot more work to do with Soto, Guerrero, Carter, Turner. Rendon is the level 9, but those are the only guys that we have finished with Transcendence. So dupes aren't the worst thing ever, especially in this game with where we're at now. So that's going to be coming up in the next stream, but we got ourselves another live match stream. So if you guys have not played live match against us before, we're going to be playing a couple today. Hopefully we can get 2 or 3 in like we did last time. And how this works, we'll just go ahead and talk about this before we start the stream so you guys understand how we can do this. So if you go to play ball, and if you go to live match, and you click on this right here, let this load in because we have obviously a new week starting. And if you go to invitation code, how this works is if you would like to play against us tonight, let us know what your overall is in the chat, and then we'll go based off of the highest overall to lowest overall in priority. And if you're a lower overall than someone and we don't get you tonight, that doesn't mean we can't ever play you. We just are playing the high overalls to try and get some better games, because obviously if there's a 30 overall gap, the game's probably not going to be too close just by the nature of the game and how much better certain players are. And that goes either or. If we played a team that was 150 right now, we would probably get destroyed. So, but just put your overall in the chat if you would like to play. And then once we get to the point to where we start playing games, you can create an invitation code by hitting create code. It'll be a 6-digit number. And if you put that in the YouTube chat, that's how I'll be able to play against you as well. So just putting that out there. If you guys would like to play and you guys are watching tonight, go ahead and put your overall in there. And if we've already played against you, we won't be playing against you tonight unless we don't have enough people to fill and want to play against us tonight, depending on people's schedules and stuff. So if we don't have enough, then we can go back and replace the people who've already played this year. But we're going to prioritize people we haven't played first and then go from there. So that's what the stream is going to look like. We'll show you what the squad's looking like. Not too much has changed. We've upgraded a few more of the new guys we got, but not everyone is finished off, and there's not really much to cover in terms of that aspect. And then also we got some events we'll talk about. And the coupon code tonight is a skill training ticket, and oh no, not skill training. That is for 9i. For Rivals, it is 300 stars and 300 of the play balls. And that code will be given out at the end of the stream. And then for 9i, there is a coupon code that is skill training ticket and skill change ticket for that game. And I believe it just dropped in the description of the video that just went live over on the 9 Innings YouTube channel. If you guys play 9i as well and would like a coupon, that is now available over there. And so let's see who's in here real quick, and then we're gonna get this thing started. We got John 48. It is your birthday. Happy birthday, John. Do you mind me asking how old you're turning? You do not have to answer that question, by the way. I'm just curious. I'll let you guys know that I know back on June 15th, a couple of weeks ago, I turned 24. I'm in my Kobe era right now. So what's up, Sanai? Glad you can make it. Spencer, good to see you here as well. And we're already halfway through 2025. Yeah. 6 months down, and it's not gonna end up slowing down probably. I mean, I feels like we've blinked and we're here. The older you get, I'm telling you, it is true. Time flies by quicker. You get a job, and then you got things to take care of, a home, and then you got a puppy, and then maybe kids eventually and everything. It just, there's no signs of it slowing down. So I'm just trying to take it all in, especially with y'all every Monday or every other Monday, depending on what streams you like to watch. So who else is in here? We got Sanai. Glad you can make it. Good to see you. Who else? I know I'm kind of, this chat, man, it resets and I lose my spot. All right, there we go. I think we got caught back up. All right, we got Ralph. Glad you can make it. Had to watch Cincinnati Red Sox for free. Hey, Cincinnati Red Sox start here in what, 5 minutes? So Reds are back on the road, and I think this is the first time Ellie and some of these young guys have played at Fenway. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw a post that said they were signing for I think the Green Monster for their first game at Fenway. So that was pretty cool to see. So we'll see how this matchup goes. You know, the Reds, they've been nice recently. I'm hoping that they can keep it going, and then hopefully we can win some series against divisional opponents, because that's been our Achilles heel. I feel like we go and beat these solid squads, and then we get to our division, and we just can't win a game. It's like every here and there we'll win a game, and those are the games that are the most important, obviously. So, okay, what is up? Glad you can make it, Aiden. Good to see you here as well. What is July 5th, by the way, Sinai? I know that July 4th is this Friday, so that's coming up here soon. Gonna have lots of fireworks and stuff. Time to celebrate. Random Rouse, what is up? Glad you can make it. MB, glad you can make it as well. Happy early birthday to your sister. Tyler, glad you can make it. Good to see you here as well. It's been a while since you've been able to watch. Hey, I appreciate you being here. Glad you can make it. Hope you have some fun today, and it's some good entertainment for you today. K-Cow, glad you can make it, my man. Baby reveal? Oh no, we got a couple years. That dog is definitely gonna make us wait probably a little bit longer. When they say a puppy, especially the puppy we got and all the energy he has in his breed being an English Springer Spaniel, he really is like a little kid. It's crazy, and it's been a good learning experience, and it's definitely like, okay, let's take a step back and let's focus on us in this relationship, and then this puppy, and eventually we'll be ready. But yeah, no J baby probably anytime soon. So let's just keep it real, okay? Show, glad you can make it. Good to see you here as well. MB, no worries. So MB is willing to play against us tonight as well. 95.4. If you guys would like to play against us tonight, like I said, if you put your overall on the chat, that lets us know that you are willing to play against us. And then, like I said, my producer goes through the chat, compiles all everyone's overalls and the usernames, and then we play the highest overall to least overall in that order of priority. And just because, like I said, you're lower overall and we don't get you today doesn't mean we can't play against you. So, all right, who else is in here? Braves disappoint me. You know, I'll never count the Braves truly out though. After 2021. After 2021, I'll never count them out ever. Let's see what happens after All-Star break. Then we'll truly know. But MB, it can be tough. It can be tough at times. Being a Reds fan, trust me, I know. Second year anniversaries. Gotcha. Yes, it is. 2 years already on Rivals? I feel like we just started streaming this for the first time like yesterday. What? Y'all, I know I just saw something about this on the Come to Us and MLB Rivals and stuff social media. I just saw this the other day. But July 5th is literally Saturday. I keep forgetting it's the end of June. This is wild. I'm literally having a revelation on stream right now. This is crazy. It's been 2 years since this game came out. That's wild. And we'll have been doing streams on this on YouTube with Come to Us 4 years in October. Goodness gracious, y'all. That's crazy. That really sent me back right there. That's crazy. Yeah, so the second year anniversary is July 5th. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. But wow, that is wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see. Toddler equivalent. Yes, he is. What's your question, Show, by the way? Just let me know. And then hopefully, if I don't see your chat, I'm hoping I do, but if I didn't see it or something, and something like that, people normally are very helpful in the chat as well. Other people that are chatting with you. So hopefully we can get you some answers via me or the chat today. So can we see the team? Yes, I'll show off the team. We showed it last week with the new players and stuff, but we'll show it before we get this started, which will be soon. So. All right, so I think we got a couple people that are willing to play against us tonight. We got Aiden, Sinai, and MB. And in that order is the highest overall of teams to the lowest. So if you guys would still like to play against us, put your overall in there. And like I said, if you don't get to play against us today, we will do these more in the future for sure. So, Michael, what's up, by the way? Glad you can make it. Good to see you here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. I'm trying to get at least 2 games in and not have it go 20-30 minutes past stream of 8 o'clock like last time. So that's the goal. So let's get this thing going, and then we'll get these games started. Dig, what's up, by the way? Glad you can make it. Are moments worth upgrading? So what I will say, moments are kind of in between primes and sigs. They're not like the top tier cards like Hall of Fame cards are now and what Team Sigs used to be. But I would definitely say it's worth upgrading a couple, especially if they're higher overalls and it's a position you need, because if you have at least 3 moments of rage and signatures, you get bad overall +1. So just in that aspect, yes. It really depends, because they're kind of a mid-tier in-between card of like the best and in the middle pack. It just really depends on your team needs as well. But if you're struggling to get Team Sigs and stuff and you have a lot of primes, a moment will probably be something to invest in too. So, but that's my best answer. And if anyone has any different thoughts or anything or advice, let him know in the chat as well. Let him know in the chat as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. We got the events going on. We got the Prime Trade event going on that ends here in 5 hours. We're not going to cover that. We'll just wait until the next stream to cover the new set of players that get added, and for that month that's there. Also, we got the pennant race event. So the pennant pitch race event right here. Just make sure you complete your pitches every single day, because at 100 pitches, you get a team select overall 67 or better pack, which is a very good pack to get. So make sure you guys keep doing that every single day. We're 8 off of 100 on this squad. Also, we got the new team owner welcome event. I don't think we've had anything really like this exactly before, but essentially each day you have these missions and you can get up to a certain amount of stars for each day, which Friday and Saturday are 1,600, every other day is 400. And if you miss the previous day, you can't go back and get that reward unless it's that next day again. And we only have 2 days remaining. And so the total obtainable stars you could get in this is 5,200. So if you have any questions on this event, let me know, but it's pretty simple. You just complete the missions to get your stars and everything. And this gauge just shows you what the potential you can earn up to, and it's just more on Fridays and Saturdays. So also we got the random dice event for the 2nd anniversary. So with that being on Saturday, July 5th, because July 4th is on Friday this year, we got the 2nd anniversary dice event that just came out not long ago. And so essentially it's just like the dice events we've had before. You roll, you get your missions done and everything, or you get to roll 3 rolls each day. Whatever spot you land on, you get those items. Plus, if you complete the challenge in the middle, you get the extra rewards and stuff as well. And the more laps you get, all the way up to 7, you get everything here, plus all the items you're earning on there. It's the same exact event we've had before. If you have any questions, let me know. But it's just the 2nd anniversary themed right now. Also, we got a 2nd anniversary mission pass. It's a little bit different version of some of the events we've had in the past, but essentially you have your mission pass. So each day you have different missions, and you can get all the way up to a certain amount of points each day. And so each level takes a certain amount of points. And once you reach that, you get bumped to the next level. And so you get rewards for each of the missions by getting those points. And then the more levels you upgrade, you can go over to the special rewards tab. And so at level 0, which is the start of this event, you can get a team select moment pack. So everyone can get that. You can claim it, and it just sends it to your inbox. And then each level you upgrade at certain intervals, 3, 7, 14, 21, and 28, gives you more items. So by doing those missions, you get more points to level up, and you get all these items and stuff over there. And then also there are mission pass level rewards. So it's another part of the event. Each level, you get to a certain item as well, all the way up to level 28, a team select prime pack. Any questions, let me know. But pretty self-explanatory in my opinion, and a lot like the other events we've had, where you've had the missions and then the cumulative. So, and then let's see. We got the Transcendence event that's already ended. We don't need to cover that. We got the RBI Battle Play event. Pretty much you can play and get all your runs up to 210 to get everything here in this event. And that's pretty much all I really need to tell you guys. The more runs you score up to 210, you get all the rewards here. So just like some of those other play events we've had, along with the Focus League mode play event. So this has been going on, I think, for the past week or two. And if you play up to 800 league mode games, you get all the normal rewards. And then if you pay money to unlock the premium rewards, you get the stuff down there. I normally just stick with the normal one and take those items. and then go from there. But that is an option as well. And then also daily mission event. This is the last one we'll cover. Pretty much through day 14, you can get your superior skill change ticket, and that's going to be ending before the next stream that we do. So if you guys haven't finished that, go ahead and do that. And that pretty much wraps it up for all the events going on right now. And then the only other thing, make sure you guys do is in Scout, make sure you do your 2 free pennant race event scouts each day. Because at 180, you get a Team Select Sig Pack for free. And there are 14 days left. So we're getting close on this account. I'm hoping we can get there. We might have to use a couple stars, but we're going to make sure we get that Team Select Sig Pack for sure. And if you are behind and you have the stars, I would say it's probably worth it to use the stars and get to that 180 mark, given that it's a Team Select Sig Pack. And you don't have to spend actual money. You can use stars that you earn in game to actually get it. So I think that's a good trade-in right there. But that pretty much does it for the events, and I think we've pretty much covered everything we need to be able to get this thing started. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. I know I just talked a lot. I haven't seen all your guys' chats. Let's see. So KCal, if we didn't get to match against anyone, we could play him today. We have played him already, so we will obviously prioritize other people. But in the chance that we couldn't play against people that haven't played against us today, he could play against us. And then yes, the synergy for the 8 Hall of Fame cards is gonna take forever. We already got 3 here, but 8 is probably gonna take a little bit. 8 is probably gonna take a little bit for sure. Let's see what else is in here. Didn't miss anyone else. You're at 87 overall, probably upgrade them. Yes. With where your team is at, if you don't have a ton of Team Sigs, and I'm assuming not a ton of Hall of Fame cards either, besides the one that we got for free, I would say moments are worth it. Because they're a little bit above primes and below Team Sigs, so that would probably work for you, for sure. Especially because they get their own certain skills and stuff that you can obtain and stuff. They have their benefits for sure. I've missed a couple amount of pitches too, MB. I've missed a decent amount of my Dodgers main squad, so. All right, so Cran, did we play against you last week? So we played against you last week, Cran. I know you have like 37 different teams. Again, just like KCal, if we run out of people that want to play us today, which I doubt happens, we got a decent amount of people that would like to. But if we run out of people to play, there's a chance that we could play you as well. But with us playing your deck last week, I don't remember which deck we played because I know you got like 37 of them. You literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and almost all 6 of them are 100 overall better besides your Toronto one. That is crazy. The fact that you have 2 teams 120 plus and you have 3 almost 120 plus, I don't know how you grind that much, but that's, hey, respect to Cran in the chat. All right, let's see what else is in here. Highest overall we've seen is 131.9, which is that we haven't played is Dig. Yep, so we have played Aiden, we have played KCal, and we have played Cran. So the top would be Dig and Sanai as of now, I think. Yes, so Dig and Sanai would be the top, and then John as well. Actually, John would be the top. So if John can play today, with him being a 131.9, I don't think we've played John since we reset at the beginning of the year. John would be the top at 131.9. Then it would go to Dig, or they're tied technically. If they're both 131.9, I guess we would have to do whoever gets their code into chat first when we get to that point. Because if you guys are both the same overall, I guess that's how we'll do it. Whoever can get in there quicker. So it'd be Dig, John, whoever the 2 we don't play, we would play next based off of who can play tonight. And then after that, if one of you guys couldn't play, then it would be Sanai at 120.3. Obviously, like I said, if we don't play against you tonight, you all can always play against us in the next stream that we do it, which probably wouldn't be the next one, but the one after that, because we're going to be doing a big pack open next one. So EJ, what is up, by the way? Glad you can make it. Good to see you here. Let's see. Miguel, what is up? Glad you can make it. So Miguel as well is a 131.9. Is everyone just saying 131.9 so they can just try and get in there? Because if your overall is not what we say, we will end that game and make sure we go play someone that's at that point. Alec, what's up, by the way? Kelsey, what's up? Glad you can make it. Game with Chris, good to see you here as well. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys the squad real quick, and we're gonna get this thing started. So we did some upgrading since the last stream. Tim is up to upgrade 10. I don't even know if we covered this in the last stream or not. But either which way, Tim is at upgrade 10, Tomy is at upgrade 10, Garcia is at 16, and Max at 14. I don't think we've changed anything since the last stream. with those guys. We've been trying to get some skills and stuff, but upgrading and stuff, those are pretty much the same. And besides that, this is what the squad's looking like. Here's the synergy and everything. We're still trying to get the Hall of Fame card, obviously. We don't have the live cards right now. But that's where the squad's at. If there's anything specific you guys want to see, let me know. But we're all moments or better. There are no primes on the squad either at this point, so. Flamin' Fox due for a name change? Oh, okay. Okay, what's up, Flamin' Fox? Ezra, glad you can make it. Do you like to buy chocolate bars? I have no clue what that is. Can you guys help me in the chat? All right. With that being it, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's play some live match against you guys today. So, we got John 48, Miguel, and Dig all saying they're 131.9. So whoever gets their invitation code in the chat first, we will try and play. If your overall is not a 131.9 though, we will end the game and try and play one of the other 131.9s to make sure we're playing and that people are putting their true overalls in the chat. In MB, we can eventually play against you, but we're going to play against the high overall teams first. Terry Zay, what's up, by the way? 133. If you get the code in here before the others, we can try and play you. But as of now, whoever gets their code in these higher overall teams first, so. Only said that to keep track. So it's John. So John's not a 131.9 that wants to play today. It's just Dig and Miguel. Okay. Or maybe just Dig. It's probably just Dig then, because if Miguel is just saying, was Miguel just saying that the highest overall is 131.9 as well? Because if that's the case, then it's Dig. So if Dig is still here and wants to play, he can. If not, if Therese gets his invitation code in here first, we'll play against them. So between those two, it's honestly going to be whoever gets their invitation code in here first to play against us. Yes, don't, if your overall is not a 131.9, don't put that in there. It can get confusing a little bit. 133 would be a really great matchup. With this being, I think, a 135, 135.5, so. Do I send a code? Yes, so if you create a code, enter the 6 digits into the YouTube chat, and then I'll match up with you that way. Max, what's up, by the way? Max, if you would like to play, please put your overall in the chat. We're going highest overall to lowest in that priority, and if we don't play against someone today, we will be able to play against them in the future. It doesn't mean we can't play if that doesn't happen today. EJ, nice. You got the Garrett Prime to a SIG. Let's go, baby. Good stuff. Please get skills on the long reliever. We got some work to still to do on the bullpen. So now that's been our Achilles heel with the squad, really probably since the start of this team. Is Dig in the chat? I'm not sure. He was in there earlier. I don't know if he still is. He said he was a 131.9, so we would at least match up, and if it wasn't, then we would obviously leave, because we're not going to promote people putting in random overalls, so. Mex, I need you to put the overall in before I match with your team. We started doing that a couple streams ago. Because the highest overall as of now is Terry's A. And then if we go through these top overall teams, if we don't get to them or they don't put their codes in, we'll just go to the next one, which would be Sinai. Okay, Mex is a 130. All right, so I will give, how do you find the code? You have to create the code. So if you go to live match, you go to play ball, live match, invitation code, and then create code. It'll give you 6 digits. Put that in there, and then I'll match up with you that way. So Mex, you will be next if Terry Zay can't get in here. I don't know if Dig is still here right now. If Dig comes back, then we'll go from there. But I'm going to give Terry Zay another minute to try. And if we can get a game against them, Mex will be the next in line. I see Mech put it in there, but technically Terry Zay, if he's a 133 like he says, that would be the top overall that we need to play, and he was here before. So I'm going to give him another minute to try and figure that out. If not, we'll go play Mech, and then we'll come back to Terry Zay. Yep, no problem. I'm trying to get at least 2 games in tonight. It's 7:25. I'm hoping we can. Also, Alec, perfection. So Alec is on there now as well. And we will try and save these as well for future streams, but each stream will have you put them in there just to make sure. And then Shope, in terms of Hall of Fame cards, besides the free one, you can either do them through recruiting by using a lot of your resources, or you can try and get them from packs. So Terry Z says, yes, please. So if I'm assuming you're saying to go ahead and play Mech first. So Mech, go ahead and put a new code in the chat and we'll go ahead and get this thing started, because you are technically the highest overall now who's currently in the chat still. Because I don't think Dig is here right now, and I think Terry Zay's having a trouble right now to put it in. To put it in the chat and get that code. So we'll play against Mech first. Yeah, Terry Zay, if you need another minute, I'm gonna play Mech and then we'll get you the game after. If that works. So if you stick around and stuff and you need another minute, we'll play against Mech and then you'll be the next one. If you're still here, with looking at the overalls. So Mech, go ahead and put in a new code. That's the only thing about the way that we do this now, is it can be hard to keep track of all of this though. We're trying to figure out ways to optimize this. So if you guys have any suggestions on these streams when we do live matches as well, and what's the best way to be able to get the best opponents possible and also get as many games as possible, let us know. It's a bit more confusing, yes. All right, so I don't know if Mech is here now. Okay, there he is. Okay. We got the code 370-767. All right. Let's see if we match. And we got our first game against Mech. All right. We finally got a game set up. All right. So Mech said he's a 130 overall. And yes, a 130.2 Cubs deck. So this should be a good matchup right here. He's got Greg Maddux on the mound and he's using his Cubs skin. And we haven't played in 2 weeks, so we're gonna have to break off the rust, guys. I normally don't warm up for these, so we're gonna see how this goes. All right, so he's got the S contender. I wish I could see the potential and stuff on this card right now, if he has it up to S2 or not. All right, we're first pitch swinging. We guessed right on the 2-seam, and we'll take a single there from Turner. All right. First pitch, first swing of the day. We get on base. And now that brings up Rendon, my highest overall batter. Transcended level 9, maxed out. Can Rendon hit some no doubt animation home runs tonight? So, by the way, Mech, where in the starting rotation is Greg is my question, which we'll know once we go up to pitch in the bottom of 7th. Oh, you guys have no audio? Thank you. All right, there we go. You guys should be good now.
Is the outside corner.
All right, now we got ourselves a 1-2 count. I forgot I was on the wrong scene and it doesn't pull through the audio. We should have audio now. Thank you for letting me know, John. Okay, we got a 2-2 count. Let's battle back.
Pitches are tough to see, but he is locked in.
Let's see if he goes up again.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
We wait on it. Come on, get over the head. Let's go. That gets down, and that's going to score Trey. An RBI double. We take a 1-0 lead. I see you, Rendon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, now we got Soto up in the 3 spot. Come on, Soto. I think he starts inside on us. Maybe up in the zone where the cold spot is. We'll see. We'll see. Nah, so he was inside on us, but it was technically in the top part of the zone, but in the cold zone, just a little bit off.
Lets it fly.
All right, 2-seam runs out of the zone. That had some nice movement to it.
He's in scoring position, nobody out. He's ready, and he throws.
All right, there's ball 2.
If you could throw the
Yes, K-Cow, I know there is. I just didn't have time before that at bat, and I was trying to see before that at bat. Because he was already throwing the pitch.
All
right, another 2-2 count. He's staying on the outside part of the plate. Let's see if he goes inside. We're fighting here. All right, we worked to the full count. We guessed right. Come on, Soto. There's no way he goes low on us, right? He hasn't yet. Maybe he does, though.
Big pitch coming up here.
Fouled it off. That might have been ball 4. A little close to take. That was a good pitch right there. We're fighting, baby. 7th pitch of that bat. Come on, Soto. Let's lock in.
And throws.
Woo! Ball 4, baby. What a take. Wow. All right. First and second now, and that brings up Bryce Harper in the 4 spot. Come on, Bryce.
Make sure this pitch is in the zone.
Let's go. First pitch swinging. It's in the gap. That's going to be another RBI double, and that's going to score 2-3-0, baby. I see you, Bryce.
Guerrero has a chance to really crack this one open here.
All right, come on. Is this Vladdy Daddy? I think it is. All right. Starting with the high 2-seam. Does he go low on us? All right, he's staying up. We got a no 2 count for the first time today. Come on, let's lock in. No way he goes low. 2-seam runs in. I'm not going to lie, that 2-seam's nasty. I want to swing at that. The movement is crazy.
Now the 1-2.
2-2 count. Let's go. Come on, let's lock in. Come on, Vlad.
2-2 heads home.
We get next base point pitch. Right down the middle. That's going to be down again. Another RBI double. Make it 4-0. Let's go.
It's an RBI double for
I see you, Vlad. Mistake pitch. Capitalize on it. That brings up Tim. Was it Tim or Tommy that had the grand slam last stream? I can't remember. I know it was one of our Hall of Fame players, and it was obviously their debut.
No balls, 1 strike.
A little bit late. I was trying to take it where it was pitched. I was looking up in the zone. We didn't guess it right, but now we're fighting. Man, another close one. These takes have been crazy. Come on, Tim.
Comes a 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that was a good pitch. If that was a 4-seam, that was ball 2. But that 2-seam, with that movement, it comes back and catches the corner. And there's our first out. Tim strikes out. All right.
He's ready. And he throws.
Wow, that was a nasty changeup. I was sitting fastball, 20+ mile per hour difference. He gets us there on that changeup. All right, let's lock back in. Come on, Tommy.
On the way. That one misses.
He's got to get the breaking ball to start looking like a striker.
Come on, come on.
It is just ball out of hand.
He's ready.
All right, that 2-seam kid's getting me, man. That movement is crazy. It looks like a ball every single time. All right, now we got to fight.
Nasty. Strike 3.
You literally, I have to say, Mech, you couldn't have thrown a better pitch right there. That is back-to-back high inside cheese strikeouts on the 2-seam. All right, that 2-seam.
Number 31 turns and fires.
And he pops us up on the changeup. All right.
Fly ball. And there to field it is
3 straight outs, but we put up 4 right there. That 2-seam, I'm not going to lie, is nasty, man. Wow. Throwing lots of 4-seams, and he mixed it up right there. That movement, man. But we got Greg on the mound, so it's his 5 starting pitcher versus my 5 starting pitcher. Greg is my 5 starting pitcher as well. All right, so he's got a 145. Baez leading this thing off. Okay. I wish we could have gotten S2 potential on slugging, but we don't have that yet. So.
From the stretch.
First pitch of the day. All right, we'll start with a strike. I like it. I like it.
That is painted on the outside.
As long as we don't hang anything in the middle, I think we'll be okay today. We'll see though. Greg's not my best pitcher. He's still solid though, so I keep staying inside on him. As long as there's just no off speed over the middle of the plate, I feel okay. We get him out in front of it. Cool. I wish it would have stayed fair.
He had him out in front with that changeup.
Let's try it. Let's try it. We'll see if he's looking for it. 3 straight inside pitches. We'll see if he's looking for it.
Here's a 1-2.
Whoo, that was a good eye right there.
Missed by much.
That was a good eye. Let's see if we can catch this part of the zone. He was nasty with his 2-seam.
Sends one right back to the
It's not
middle.
where he wanted it. Too much of the plate. I want to try and catch the edge. Greg gives up a leadoff single just like we got. So
Soto. Now
a 145 Soto moment. Up the middle card. Okay. Okay. Come on, Greg.
brings him the first pitch.
First pitch strikes are key.
Ground, and it's through for a
Back
base
of the
hit.
middle. Was hoping for a double play. All right. First and second, no outs, and that brings up Chris, a 153 Bryant. One swing could tie up this game, y'all. One swing could tie up this game. Well, not one swing, but I thought he had bases loaded for a second.
And throws.
He could make it a one-run game. Bases aren't loaded yet. Key word is yet. Greg, I need you, man. I need you to lock in. We get him to pop up. Come on. We break the bat. And Soto makes a sliding play. Let's go. There's our first out. That's huge. And now that brings up Rizzo. Oh, another 151. Man, the top of this guy's lineup is nasty. Goodness gracious, man. This Cubs deck is nice. Get him pop up again. Back-to-back broken bats. Let's go. I don't even know if I've ever seen a broken bat while we've done live matches before. They're few and far between. We just saw back-to-back, and now he's got a 145 Williams. If we get out of this without a run, I'll actually be shocked, y'all. I'll actually be shocked. This lineup is nasty. Ooh, okay, okay. Good eye right there. Good eye. All right, just don't hang this. Just don't hang this. I really would like these first pitch strikes. Greg's just not doing it. Back in the middle. Let's go. Back to Greg. We started with first and second, no outs. 3 straight outs after that against that heart of the lineup. I don't know how that just happened right there, but I'll take it. All right, we got Carter leading this thing off. Bottom of the lineup. And I just realized we got Greg versus Greg right now. I just realized that. Man, he keeps sticking with that 2-seam. Okay. We're going to get it eventually.
Ball and a strike.
And he pops us on the changeup again, man. That 2-seam and changeup is killing me right now. All right, Turner, come on, baby. Top of the lineup back up. I wasn't expecting Carter to do much anyways.
He's 1 for 1.
With his control, you've got to look to the edge.
Goodness gracious, man. He is dotting with that 2-seam right now. Come on, Trey.
Here's the pitch.
All right, changeup's away. We're not chasing at that time. Come on. 2-seamer homer coming. You think so, Sinai? That'd be nice.
The pitch.
We're on the 2-seam right there, and a diving play from Williams out there in left. I gotta give him props on that one. Full extension, 2 outs, and now that brings up Rendon.
First pitch coming here.
All right, change up here to start. Come on, come on. I feel like the 2-seam's obviously coming here soon.
Here's the 1-0.
There it is. That's fine. That's fine.
Pitch count at 35. 1 ball, 1
Come
strike.
on, bring that high end 2-seam.
Hits it
Out in front of that. That's fine. That's fine. That was a changeup. That was what I was looking for. It was a curve. It went the other way, and now we're fighting with 2. Got to watch out for that 2-seam. I don't think he goes high inside, does he? He does. It's just in on us. 2-seam gets us again, man. Ever since that changeup, that's thrown me off with a 2-seam back-to-back to that. Scoreless inning right there. We got to hold him here in the bottom. All right, so we're getting towards the lower part of his lineup with a 141 Bellinger prime. Okay. Come on, Maddox. I need you to give me another inning, and then I can go to the bullpen and close this thing out. First pitch strike. Let's go.
Strike 1. Now you got the hitter on his heels.
Just don't put this too much in zone. I can take a ball right here.
0-1.
Let's go. Out in front of that. Beautiful.
That was a big hack. That would have been a loud noise.
Just don't put this in the zone right here. I'm hoping he can throw a little bit more. I probably should have gotten a little bit more out.
That's in there.
Beautiful
He's
pitch
out.
right there, baby. You literally can't throw it any better.
We'll dig in.
He got me on the 2-seam high inside on a perfection pitch twice. It felt good to get that one right there. And then he's got a 147 Banks. This whole lineup, y'all. This whole lineup is nasty. All right, come on.
Kicks and throws. Late on
Get a
that
pop up,
fastball.
chasing the first
Right
pitch.
side.
Come on, Carter.
Carter.
There's
He'll
2.
put this one away.
Keeping the pitch count low. That's what we need. That's what we need.
And here's
Maybe Greg can give us another inning, or at least start the top of the bottom of the 9th.
now the pitch. Then a foul
All right,
ball.
come on, come on.
Hard hit, but just counts as a strike.
Not our best pitch right here. Just don't get this too much of the zone. Just trying to change the eye level.
Kicks and
Come on,
throws.
Gregory. All right, he doesn't chase. He doesn't chase. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we're gonna try our best pitch, a 2-seam. It's been working against us. Can we do it against him right here? Let's go. All right. I hope we don't hang this right here. I have no clue what's gonna know. It's our worst pitch in the curveball. Please, please don't hang this, Greg.
Chopper.
Beautiful pitch right there. Would have liked it a little bit more out of the zone, but at least he didn't hang it. It's my worst pitch. A 2-out single. Hopefully isn't going to cost us. We got a 127 Castellanos up. Come on. Let's get this out right here. All right, timeout. Is he pinch hitting? Oh, he's bringing in. Whoo. Okay, he's a little bit better right here. I think we went from, what, it's 127 to 130. Little Nico action. Okay. All right.
Here he comes.
He was sitting on that. He was sitting on that 2-seam. That's fine. First and second, they got a man in score position, but we still got 2 outs.
From the hitting coach.
Thing is, though, I was hoping we would get the 9 batter because now we're back to the top of the lineup with Bias.
Singled his last time.
All right, Greg, I need you to dig deep right here.
First pitch from number 31.
Okay,
All
good stuff.
kinds
Good
of
stuff.
movement on that pitch.
Just don't leave this in the middle zone. Come on.
Ball and a strike. Smoke to left center.
It's a 1-run game, y'all. I didn't want it in the zone, and Greg did, man.
4-3.
Greg left it in the zone, and it's a 1-run game just like that. I wish we could have gotten out Nico in the 9 spot. This is not good, y'all. We had 2 outs. He's got a little 2-out rally going. 1-run game. Come on, Greg. This is going to be his last batter right here.
And the pitch. A swing and
Back to back. All right, Greg.
How far will this
He's
one
sitting on the
go?
inside pitch now. He just tied it up, y'all. All with 2 outs.
They've gone
Greg,
deep
I wanted you to
again.
get me through the
Tied
8th.
it up.
And
Bryant
sadly, he's not
stands
going
in
to.
0 for 1
We got to
today.
go to the bullpen. All right. You know what? We're going to bring in Barnes. Greg sold right there, man. I didn't want that cutter in the zone. 3-run shot. And then he was sitting on that inside pitch. It's a tie game just like that, man. I thought Greg was going to give us at least to the 9th. Man, we only have 3 pitches, man. Better than, I guess, the 2 with Rainey, but... Come on, let's just get out of this inning.
First pitch comes home.
Come on.
Sky high.
Got him to pop up. All right, we finally end the inning, but not after he ties it up all with 2 outs. A true 2-out rally.
Makes the catch. That'll wrap up this
Got ourselves a
inning.
good one
Keep on
going here
rolling
in the top of the
next
9th.
one. It's time for the
We got
Nationals
Soto
to
in the
lead
3
off.
spot leading this thing off. Is he going to leave Greg out
We'll
there?
Try it again.
He's leaving Greg out there. He's low energy.
Fouls it off.
All right, we're chasing that first pitch. We're trying to sit on that 2-seam.
Now the pitch. That's down
Good eye on
the
that
way.
changeup. Good eye on that changeup. Looked a little bit slower. Figured it might move a little bit more.
Pitch is on the way. Tries it again.
Keeps getting me on that high inside 2-seam. I keep choosing high. That's considered inside somehow, but I think it's literally right in the middle.
1-2 pitch.
Another 1-2 count, man. Not good.
Takes it again. He's making him work.
Now he's
I'm just
backing
hoping for a
down.
mistake pitch right here.
Get a mistake
Ever since
here.
that changeup 2-seam combo has been doing, it's been a struggle out here.
2-2 pitch on the way.
It's gonna be down the line. We hit the 2-seam, and that's gonna be a leadoff double. That's what we needed, baby. Let's go, Soto.
Right there, that was a tough pitch.
And now that brings up Harper, baby. This is who we want up.
He's 1 for 1.
Is he going to the pen? He's going to the pen. He's taking out Greg. This might be the only game we get into today, guys. It took us a little bit longer to get our first matchup. And this game is close right here. It's taking a while. And he brings in a 112 Marshall. Come on, we got to capitalize right here. We got to capitalize right here.
Misses for ball.
He went from 130 something to a 112. I see why he didn't want to bring in Greg, if I'm being honest.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man, I was way late on that.
A miss.
That hung up further than I thought. Okay. Come on, Harper.
1-1 comes home.
Good eye, good eye.
Patience here.
I probably would have popped that up anyways. I don't think I would have timed it right.
It's 2-1.
We're all over the four seam.
Deep center field. Back he goes.
We had good timing on that too.
Puts it away for the first out of the inning with a chance to knock in a run here.
Harper, man. We were all over that pitch and he flies out. Had an RB opportunity. Harper, man.
The new pitcher is.
And he goes to the bullpen and now brings in Assad. This is smart, man. He's mixing it up. Harper. You got to put that over the fence or in the gap, man.
First pitch. It's off of the plate.
Come on, Vlad.
1-0.
Let's go! Vladdy Daddy with the 2-run shot, no doubter. Believe it or not, I think that's our first home run of the game. Let's go! 6-4 game. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Now we got Tim up. He struck out in his first at-bat. Let's change that right here. All right, he's going to the pen again.
Portion of the game, it is
This is smart, though. I'm not going to lie. A new pitcher eats batter.
Probably going to see a different pitcher.
Smiley is the new left-hander.
All right, we got Smiley now. Come on, Tim. This batting stance seriously makes me laugh every single time, y'all.
From Smiley.
Every single time. Queso, what's up, by the way? If only that was the real Queso, wouldn't that be crazy?
1-0.
All right, goes low, goes low.
Good pitch. This guy is some athlete. He is pinpoint today.
Ready for the 1-1.
Good knuckle curve. Yeah, seeing these different pitches, it's smart, man. I don't know all the pitches he's got either. It's smart to keep changing the batters. I mean, the pitchers.
Chopper left side.
We guessed that right. And sadly, it's a good play over there.
And there are 2 down.
Made a good play, 2 outs. Can Jim Tomey start us a little 2-out rally?
So far today.
Come on, Jim.
All right, here's his first pitch. A little bit low.
All right.
Fastball.
All right, is he going to the bullpen again? He is. Who is he going to bring in? I think we've got, what, 4 pitchers in this inning? He brings in Hawkins now? We've almost had a new pitcher each batter.
1-0 pitch.
Let's go, and good timing on the inside fastball with Tomey. And it's a fly out to end the inning. But you know what? We put up 2. Can we hold him, though, in the bottom 9th?
Now the Cubs to lead off.
He's got a strong part of the lineup up.
Stands in here. He's 0 for 1.
All right, Barnes. I'm going to see if he can get it out, and then we might use the strategy. Yeah, no, his strategy been rock solid today.
Just off of the plate.
If he doesn't find the strike zone, it is gone.
Yeah, I'm worried about this slider, y'all. I'm seeing if Barnes can be 1,
He's ready.
and then I can go into Harvey.
Pitch is outside.
All right. We don't want to walk. We don't want to walk, but
like that, you have some eye.
this is too much in the zone, y'all. That's not where I wanted it.
2-0 comes home.
This is not good. Okay, 3-0 count.
Fastball, but he lays off.
All right, 3-0 count. I don't want to give him a good pitch, but we're going to bring in Reardon real quick.
Well, they're sending their closer to the mound. Number 41 is the new right-handed pitcher.
I don't even know what all he throws, but I guess a little bit better here, but we'll see. I just hope we don't hang this. If we walk him, I'd be fine with that being 3-0. Because there's a good chance it's a home run if we don't. Okay.
High on the outside corner.
I think he threw that breaking ball with a controller.
If we, like I said, if we walk him fine, just don't hang this, Reardon. Please. Please don't hang this. Let's go. Nasty. And if we hang this, it's gone, y'all. If he can throw another perfect pitch, that would be beautiful. I don't even know what to throw at this point. He hangs it.
Swung on and
Oh,
sailed
and
towards
Toomey makes a
first.
sick play. He was a little bit early on that
Another
too.
shot at it here.
Woo!
Grounded out his
Okay.
first time.
Good stuff, Reardon. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and bring in. Let's try Weems. I'm trying to give him a different look up. I'm taking the strategy. We got to get past Williams right here, though. That was a crazy play, y'all. Shout out to Tommy. They had a diving play, and now we have a diving play. We can get him a chase. This ought to be beautiful. Just don't hang it. That's what I'm afraid of right now, man. Let's go. Let's go.
First one.
As long as we don't put this in the zone, we're fine.
Fastball, misses
106. Man, he reared back on that one.
Fastball for a ball, Joe. Wow, that one was close.
I'm trying to stay outside. I'm just nervous, man. These other overalls, I don't know where all these pitches are going to go.
Sends a high fly
That's
ball
going to
to deep center field. Did he
be...
get enough?
Nope, it's going to be a double.
You couldn't walk
But
out there and place
now that
it
brings the tying run up to the plate.
He's gonna get a double out of
Brings up
perfect
Bellinger.
placement.
You know what? We're going to go in and we're going to bring in Harvey now.
Hit the ball.
My best pitcher, I need him to give me 2 outs.
Gets his first shot here. He's 0 for 1.
Come on, we can't let him tie this game right here.
Right-handed pitcher.
That's too much in the zone. I tried to get it further. Didn't know where I wanted to put it. That's going to be... Okay,
Gets the call
thank
there.
goodness, thank
Off the
goodness.
inside corner.
That natural tail, that made it a perfect pitch.
All right, if this can be a ball, that'll be beautiful right here.
No
I'm
balls
trying to
in
set up a
strike.
next pitch. That's okay. That works too. That works too. Don't let this be a strike. Don't let this be a strike game, please.
Harvey turns and fires.
All right,
One
thank
misses
you.
wide.
Thank you. Just don't hang this, buddy. Come on. Come on.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit towards the hole. He's got no chance, and that's going to be scored.
Rendon could have made the play, and he olays it. Now we got a man on first, and that brings the game-winning run up. And
He'll
Banks.
get another shot here.
Rendon might have just sold the game right
Got
there.
to figure out how to get a double
Come
play
on,
here.
man. Could have had 2 outs. Got to make that play, man. Rendon. Olays it.
Here's his first one. But he gets all of this one way up there to deep right field.
It's going to tie it up,
Gets
y'all.
by him and heads for the wall.
Rendon literally
That's a
cost
good
us the
swing,
game.
though.
And he scores all the way from first. It's an RBI double for
Can we get some
Banks.
L's for Rendon in the chat right there?
Because
Because that would have only tied it. That wouldn't even have tied it right there. I don't even know where this is going. Oh, good. I didn't even choose the
His
pitch.
first pitch. And this appeal off and a foul ball.
I don't know how he did that, but... You gotta be kidding me, Rendon.
And the pitch. A little foul off the end of the bat.
Would have been a 6-5 game with 2 outs still.
Gone.
I'm so upset with Rendon.
0-2. A breaking ball outside.
Gotta be kidding me, man.
With 2 hits, usually seeing the ball really well, and this guy is.
This is in the zone. It's gonna be a hit, and it's gonna be a walk-off.
One gone. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Pops this one into foul territory.
At this point, I don't even know what to throw, too. He's seen Harvey a couple times now, and he's my best pitcher.
Punches it foul.
He's just fighting right here, man.
The battle. He is fouling off some tough pitches.
Don't even know at this point. If we hang this, it's game over just like that.
1-2 now. Hits this one pretty well. Back to the track. At the wall. It's out of
Shout out to Mech, man. Walks it off right there.
Goodbye.
Had a 6-4 lead, 4-0 lead to start, and Mex beats us, man. Shout out to Mex, man. GG's in the chat skis. Let's get some L's right there. What an absolute game. That might be, I think, the best game we've played in a while. I have to say, man, Mex, strategy, everything. I mean, he played almost perfect right there. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff. I think that's the first L we've taken in a while, too. Get some GGs in the chat right there, man. Rendon sold, Greg sold, and then Harvey sold right there, man. Rendon technically didn't cost us because that walk-off home run would have still walked it off. We would have only had 2 outs. But still, man. All right, man. That does it. That does it. So it's 7:54 with how long that game took and how long it took to get the game started. That's the only game we're going to get in today. So T-Reeze, I apologize. We aren't going to get to you today, but the next stream that we do live matches, we'll be able to play against you if you're there and able to play. Apologize about that. But that was an awesome game. Great game, Mex. Great game. And what happened? Every time we take the L, our bullpen, man, every time. Granted, Greg didn't do great, especially in that 8th inning. But man, that bullpen, it's always been our Achilles heel, man. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, so with being 7:55, we're gonna give up the coupon code and we're gonna look at cards in the chat for a couple minutes. We didn't get to much in the last stream. I don't think we did at all. So we'll look at cards in the chat. If you guys go to channel 777, we're gonna change that. Hit OK. All right, we're in channel 777. So if you guys have cards you would like to show off on the stream, go ahead and enter that channel and start bragging your cards. And then we're gonna give out the coupon code now. So shout out to Mech again on getting the dub. First L we've taken in a long time. That was an awesome game though. That was an awesome game. Had the blood pumping, good adrenaline and stuff. We've been looking for that. So coupon code, I think my producer's about to put it in there. But if you are on iOS or Android or iOS or Apple devices, you can only use the link in the chat version that way. So click on the link, it'll take you to your browser, and then it'll take you back to the game, and you'll go to inbox and you'll see it. If you're on Android devices, you can do the link or in-game version. And if you're on Steam, which is what I'm playing today, you have only the in-game option, which I'll show you here in just a second. Baseball pitcher, what's up, by the way? Glad you could join in. MB, we'll try to get you in a stream in the future. We still have you on here. You're not forgotten. We still have you on our list and stuff in terms of future games. We still have 6 months until the end of the year and possibly resetting that list anyways. So trust me, we have plenty more games we're going to play. All right, so let's go ahead and do the coupon code for you guys. If you click on menu, click on news, and you click on this banner down here that says event coupon exchange. And if you type in the end of the link, which is 2025. Oh, you guys can't see this. I just realized again. Always forget that. All right, so if you go to menu, news, click on the exchange, and then type in the end of that 2025 June or JUN Rivals. Use coupon. We've already used it to test to make sure the coupon code works. But if you haven't used it, it'll go to your inbox. Just go to your inbox and then collect the items. And it should be 300 stars and 300 play balls. And that is it for that coupon code. And now I'm going to switch this over. We're going to look at cards in the chat for a couple minutes, and then we will end this stream. Flamin' Fox, I did see your chat. You did call the walk-off. At that point, once he had a man in scoring position and it was tied up, I knew we were taking the L probably with one out, and he'd already seen Harvey, a couple of pit batters. I went to my best pitcher at that point, and sadly, we took the L. That slider, I was just trying to mix up looks. I was trying not to be predictable and show him a different pitch. He put it in the zone, and it was gone. I didn't want it in the zone. Just like what happened with Greg a couple times. So, you know what happens. It's baseball. All right, let's go to the channel. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of cards coming in. All right, let's start off with Chipper Jones. Yeah, that was some good content. That'll be a good video to go up. All right, we got a Team Sig, Chipper Jones. Got all that skills. They're trying to go for the gold. Just got to get the full swing up all the way, but obviously you'll get there eventually. Already at the B+. Just got some work to do. Nice launch angle. Beautiful card, though. Beautiful card. We got Clark here from Sinai. Beautiful 145, all S. S+ full swing, S clutch. Beautiful right there. Just got to get that third skill. 19 launch angle. That card probably rakes for you, Sinai. Probably rakes. All right, we got Ron right here. I'm liking the skill set. Good stats. Slugging prevention, S+. I mean, what's more to say? The only thing that sucks is this is a guy that only throws 2 pitches just like my Rainey. But besides that, beautiful card. Beautiful card. Who else we got in here? I think we already looked at Jones. We got Cole 19. Beautiful free agent Sig. We have the same one as well. He's already got him to 154. Loving the skill set. Just got to keep on got to try and transcend, which might take a little bit on this card. S+ slugging prevention. Beautiful right there. Nice solid pitch set right there. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. We got Yankee Sparks. Another Cole free agent. Back to back. 2 different teams. Liking the set. Just got to get the slugging prevention up to S+ hopefully, and another solid card right there. Lots of Cole 19s. Gurriel right here, a nice moment. Liking the skills. You got the slugger skill as well for that moment addition. Trying to get the full swing up would be nice, but beautiful card, nice launch angle. Loving it. We got Don Sutton here from K-Cal. Yes, sir. And remember you telling me you went with the Angels version of it. Beautiful card. Obviously, just got to keep on working on the upgrades and getting slugger prevention, hopefully to 12. But you got League Dominator on it, one of the Hall of Fame tier skills that got added with these cards. Beautiful card right there. Just got to keep on working on it. That team, man, it keeps on getting better. Keeps on getting better. And now that it's 8 o'clock, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day at looking at cards. We looked at a couple, and then we'll try and look at more, especially in the next stream when we're doing a pack opening. We'll have plenty of time to look at more. But we're going to try and end right around 8 on the dot today. We got Tram on. It's going to be the last one. Nice SIG right here. Very nice base. Just got a lot of upgrading to do still. And a nice launch angle. Beautiful card right there. EJ, yeah. I mean, I still got lots of work to do in my Dodgers, and I also still got lots of work to do in this account. Still got a lot of transcendence to do. All right, we'll finish off with Cortez from Yankee Spark. Beautiful, got the breakout star, the moment themed skill right there, and S2 slugger prevention. Beautiful card. He probably is locked down for you. Nice talking to you as well, EJ. All right, let's switch this thing over. No worries, John, no worries. All right, that's going to do it for this stream. You guys are awesome. Again, shout out to Mech's GG's. Hit the walk-off against us, gave us our first L in a couple months. Actually, it might have been, I think that might have been only our first or second L this year. So that was a great game. We were the better overall, but he played it perfect. I mean, the pitching wise, batting wise, I mean, that lineup was strong too, y'all. So shout out to him, and we appreciate you guys watching. If you guys haven't liked, subscribed, we highly appreciate it. We're getting close to 5K subs, the next YouTube milestone reward. To send out rewards to everyone, whether you watch the streams or not, just goes to your inbox. And if you guys haven't liked, we'd highly appreciate that as well. And keep on growing this thing. We'll be back next week on the Innings YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I think doing some more pack openings, and then we'll be back 2 weeks on this channel and with a big pack opening combined of Team Sigs, moments, Hall of Fame cards. It might be the biggest pack opening we've ever done on this account. It's gonna be a fun one. And then the stream after that for Rivals in about a month, we'll be probably back to live matches, try and get some more games in against you guys, especially against those of you guys that want to play against us tonight. You guys are awesome. Have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.